This is an unknown celestial object, or planet if you want. The brighter energy sources are lit up on the planet and we can see them. And this, again, a different way of viewing the different terrain. But it's good for the outline. It brings out the outline. Look at this light source that we can see here. Up over the top there, you can see another anomaly or structure that's there right here that I've shown on another video, but of course in color and more of a regular view. But we can't see the contouring as well as this. I will now introduce this, of course, in all my videos, this kind of lighting. It's just absolutely exceptionally amazing to be able to see the details and contours of the surface of the terrain. And we will go on the moon very, very soon. This is another unknown celestial object, not the same one that we just saw. It is another one. But I like this view that gets so much of the surface detail. You can also see the elevated levels. Infrared option on this right now. It's in infrared view also. I've even added high dynamic range, color. Um, it just a different way of seeing the edges and the terrain. I'll spend hours, literally hours, viewing these surfaces and viewing them different ways, and I'll go back to them to see better ways of viewing them. And it's what part of my research is, and what I'm doing for everyone online. Because why? Because this is amazing. It's research. It's we have access to some a bit more than basic tools to be able to view what's out in space and the constellations, guys, and everything. And I'll be doing this with my telescope. I actually opened a FundMe page. I was not supposed to. Maybe next video I will get the link up. Now we're on the moon in crevices, by the way, as I'm talking to you. This is on the surface of the moon. And these structures were brought out of the dark areas. A GoFundMe page. Bruce's big telescope goal to show it all is what it's called. You could also look me up, Bruce Swartz, on GoFundMe page. What am I doing? It's a telescope would cost me $8,000, and then there's a tax on that. It would be probably close to $10,000. So look, if ever it happens that I'm able to obtain that $10,000, I'll make a video of me going to buy it directly with the money and expose the bill on the video, etc., and show the setup here at my house and exactly what I'm going to do and show everyone. And I'll be just 24/7 showing. I want to make a free YouTube channel all the time, 24/7, posting every day until I have enough attention and interaction on YouTube community and society and with all of you in the world, and I will be able to maybe do this full time. So guys, a telescope is expensive. I'm a bus driver. I have no money to buy that. I'm not saying I'm in the street. Just that no way in heck would I ever be able to get it this year or maybe even next year. So I've got so many offers. This is in Mare Frigoris, by the way, north side of the moon. I've had so many offers to open this page and suggestions to open the page to get funded. So I said, hey, I have nothing to lose. Nothing changes on this channel. You're all welcome to come here for free, and it's not ever going to change. It'll always be free. But if we are able to get that $10,000, I will go buy that telescope, a 14 or a 16 inch, maybe even a 20 inch, depending on which model I'll get. The best quality and highest I'll try to get. And hey, we'll go in deep space on the moon and get these amazing shots. If I can do this with my technique, with a 1500 millimeter 4-mirror telescope, I could only imagine with 16 inches. Mare Frigoris, back north side of the moon, and we'll be always on the outer limits, even though there's no edge. I call it an edge, and be careful, I actually think there is an edge, because most planets I see are cushion shaped. They're shapes of lenses, and Here again, Mare Frigoris, north side of the moon. This is a humongous supposed crater that we see at the backside. It's very large here on the right, top right. And it's really the ejecta, that they say that it's the overflow of the lava once the asteroid hit. It created the molten lava, obviously, and it overflowed and dried symmetrically with a very shiny coating that reflects white from the surface and our telescopes and cameras. I'm not buying it, you know. Respect to all astronauts who went to space. I mean, 99.9% of everyone there works hard. The culprits are not NASA. It's, who worked around them. Look at the view as we're backing out here of this beautiful, massive, these are one of the big ones, very large, unknown celestial planet, most definitely, that I got in 2016, only a couple months ago. Another beautiful angle of the surface to give you another view of the elevated terrain. Wait till we get to Oceanus procellarum on the moon. This is still an unknown planet. You'll see the many elevated levels. Your eyes do not see it. It's just a surface level that you do not ever see or maybe have never seen. And this is where the structures are hiding. Here again, beautiful view seeing the backside, probably about the level you'd see the ISS station over Earth, because this is about the height that you can see Earth. The contour, surface of the moon. Now, here, other, this is the center, I call it, because it's a sort of octagonal centerpiece with structures all the way around that I've showed another way, and now here with some light, because I want you to see the little structures that are inside. Here it is now a regular view before post-processing without color. And the lighter gray, or should I say darker gray, that you see left and right and over top and here throughout, it's a coating of something, either smoke or camouflage. I don't know, but it's something. Gases. It's something that's a blurry surface, but it is over the structures. Look at this one. Mind-boggling, breathtaking. Look at the gear shape right in the center of that there. You have to pause that there and take a good look at that. Most amazing installation, one of them I've ever seen. Pipes coming out from the surface, buried under this gray material, everywhere on the surface. This is, again, we're not in Oceanus procellarum yet. We're more at the bottom side of the moon here. Here's another level. Look at the detailed, complex installation that we can see on the surface of the moon here. It's just absolutely breathtaking. See the gray on the right? Another substance hiding over certain objects or areas. Why, I don't know. But we see this also on many, many, if not all, other celestial unknown planets that I've gotten. Oceanus procellarum. We are there now, on the surface of the moon. So take a good look here. All these stair-like strands or popsicle stick-like overlaid one over the other. That's literally what it looks like. Just stairs, but there are cities atop them. Now look right now. Look at the level. To the right that you're seeing where it's descending is not the side of the moon, by the way. The left straight level is the outer edge. And the right here that you're seeing right here on the right is the inside of the moon. The moon sinks in like it's all broken up inside, like it's completely mined in very many areas, and we're seeing these levels. But because the levels have most often the same colors, we're not seeing those different levels from the distance that we're seeing them. But when we're this close, we can see most definitely a lot clearer the difference in the levels and the contours on the surface of the terrain. Look at this. It's absolutely magnificent. And it's where I've gotten, I'm not going to say hundreds, but I'd say 2 or 3 cities so far. And yes, there's 15 or 20 other areas that I can see other structures, but again, they're not all as clear as this one here. right here. Do you see how many elevated levels that are there? There must be 20 to 30 levels. There must be 10 to 15 right here in the white, and inside in the depths, maybe another 30 or 40 levels, and I can't see even deeper. It's completely drilled through or mined through, cut away, whether it be natural or not. It can't be all natural. It went through hell. If you look at the surface, if it was not manipulated, it would have gone through hell. Asteroid or not, crater or not, there's something definitely conspicuous with the surface of the moon and the terrain. We are still in Oceanus procellarum here, my friends. Now, do you see these black areas? Really happy to show you them right now. Guys, this is where I'm getting the structures and cities. Because say to yourself, this big area right here that you're seeing, this black sort of blotch, is at least 30 miles or 40 miles. And how am I getting these calculations? Like here again, 25 to 30 miles, the black spots. How am I getting these distances? Very easily. I compare this photo, I go exactly to, for example, Plato crater, and I measure the size that they say it is, the diameter, then I do the difference in calculations. I take that 80-kilometer distance, for example, and I place it everywhere to see how wide the structures are. It also helps a lot to know if you're looking at a structure that is massive or, of course, small. Light sources here, and you can see them very well that it's anomalies on the surface that are just not natural looking.
Do you believe in aliens?